So tonight I'm going to do something absolute mental on the beach. I did a camp video early this week, tent camping on the beach. I started thinking to myself, there's another way I can camp on the beach without using a tent. I looked in the back of my car and I found something. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm quite excited to try it. When I get to whereabouts I want to be, I'll bring you back and I'll tell you all about it, and I'll show you a few items that I brought down with me. So there we go, we're on the beach. Still quite a few people around in both directions. I'm going to take a little walk near the water, then we'll head off in that direction down there, whichever way he wants to go, in this way somewhere, and then we'll find a little spot. But first we're going to get down to the water. So for this video, I brought a couple of extra items that I need, like something to drink, something to eat, my head torch, and that is it. The rest is one other item. I'm very excited to give this one a try. So I'm not going to try and lie in the video and say I haven't been down here yet, you know, I don't know where I'm going to camp. I've got a little idea in mind. I've been keeping an eye on the waves and the sea, how far it comes up into the land for the last couple of days, and you can sort of see where there's a wash line. There's about a 20-foot gap from the cliffs to where the water stops. So I do know a little spot where I can do this little camp. It's exciting for me. I like these off the moment idea videos. If I plan something for too long, I just think, that's no good. When I get the idea in my head, I like to get it done as soon as possible, and I know I'm definitely going to do the video. I can no longer just sit on the city in the caravan and just be bored. I know it might sound crazy, my kids are growing up-ish, they don't want to do much. So, you know what, I want to crack on and do some videos. So can you see here where it's like all the way up there like that? It's like where the water's pushed all the little rocks and gravel and stuff inwards. Then it's quite clean on the left hand side. That's as far as the water comes. So I am looking for a nice little spot beyond the dirty side. So items of choice, I had to bring some recording lights when it starts getting a lot darker. So two of them. What's good about these lights are, from a distance they're not seen a lot, but close by them with the camera lens it picks them up really well. So these are really good recording lights. I've tried to put a link in the description for you, because when I show them, a lot of people do ask about them. So that's essentials, so we can see when it starts getting darker. And then obviously a head torch is needed for any reason through the night. If I need to look out, see what's going on, if I hear anything, you know, little mermaid comes out of water and stuff and tries to kiss me and drag me in the ocean and stuff, or merman, whichever one it goes by. I need to have a bit of head light so I can see what I'm doing. You know, I've got to be carefully, make sure it's a mermaid, not one of them men ones. You know, just in case of an emergency, I need to be on my way or out like that. So the head torch is good. And then I thought about some awesome what I could really do. I want to try dig myself like a grave effect. So I went to the shop and I got myself a blue little shovel. It's massive, this. So I'm going to dig myself like a grave with my blue shovel. They only had pink left, so I had no choice. It's not pink's bad, you know what I mean? Still does the job. And then I thought, well, I need something to eat. We've been out today to Scarborough, we've had fish and chips, we've been on some rides and done everything. I've eaten rocks, so I'm not going to be very hungry for tonight, but just in case, I also got myself a bag of onion rings from the co-op. REIGHTON Sands, that's where I'm staying for a week on a family holiday. So on REIGHTON Sands you will find a co-op. That's where I got my spade from as well. And then I thought, well, what if I get a bit dehydrated? I got myself a bottle of water. So very basic stuff really, not too basic, I'm eating onion rings, but who knows. And then I have this. This is an emergency foil blanket, and this is what I will be sleeping in tonight. So silver on this side, gold on the opposite side. I'm not sure which side has to be facing up or down or whatever, but in even one of them, you know. It's not even a blanket. It's just an I thought it was one of them ones, you know, what you climb inside. It's not one of them. It's one that you just wrap around yourself. Basically what this was from, you know your cars? I had an emergency kit in the back of the car, and when we were packing for holiday, my daughter was being nosy, trying to clean boot out and stuff, and she come across this set, and I had like bandages, plasters, slings, and this inside it. And that's what I meant today, is I thought, how can I sleep on the beach? And I remembered about that. Little bag for all my rubbish. Yeah, that's all it says. Then here it goes something blanket, so yeah, it's just a throw over. What I think I can do is put one side down and just wrap it over myself. It's not going to be that cold anyway, but you know, I at least need to make sure I'm alright. So first job, I need to dig an hole. This is going to look very dodgy to anybody walking past, isn't it? Anyway, a quick answer to someone's comments. You always wear the Revolution Race top. This one, it's light, it's easy, the material's slightly stretched so it's not, you know, stuck to my skin. It's warm as well. This time of year, it's like this thin fleece. It's perfect. Stick your thumb through it. Yeah, so in a lot of my videos at this time of year, you will see me wearing this. And plus, I like to cover my hands, because I do have tattoos, and I get a lot of questions about them. So it's like, sometimes it's easier for me to cover them over, than not have to sit there in the comments explaining. I'll explain now to my new subscribers, and to maybe the old ones who I haven't said it to. I've said it a lot of times, but I'm dyslexic, and I struggle to spell a lot of stuff. So the idea was, if I put all my kids' names on my arms, that's the lad's arms, I've got one of the other lads here, I got my daughter's name here. When I need to spell the names, I don't have to sit there and panic myself. I know it might sound stupid, but when you're like a person like myself who's dyslexic and I can overthink stuff, to sit there and worry about, oh, I just spell his name, for any reason why it comes up, I just look on my arm and it's very easy for me to copy that. So that's why my tattoos are there. And that's why I cover them over, because if I've had to mention that in every one of my videos, I'd just be forever doing it, honestly. So they're just there so I know how to spell the names. But This is never going to get on with me digging my hole, is it? I'm going to dig my grave on the beach. I wonder how long this is going to take. Well, I don't think this is going to go to plan too much, because as soon as I dig down about 3 inch, we're hitting up but hard gravel. I can't go anywhere near the sand, you know, after the line in case the tide comes back up through the night. See what I mean? I don't plan anything really, I just get on with it. So I'm gonna have to think of something different. I might build some sand up around me now. So I've got like a wall above me. I think that's the only thing I can think about doing. And if that fails, I don't see why it would fail, because I've got a beach full of sand. What I could do is just lay up beach with that, wrap it round me, not for best. You know what? This brain overthinks way too much. But if it didn't overthink, I wouldn't be doing crazy things like this. Someone's going to say, take your tent. Why? Why always do what other people do too much? I had a tent camped on beach earlier in the week. Why not do something a little bit different, eh? Right, let's see what I can do here. Everything else is going wrong. I may as well stop and have a onion ring break, can't I? Live life, people. Be that person. Get up, get off that city, get outdoors, just do something special. To me, this is a little bit random and stupid, but who cares? I'm being me. Got an onion ring? Go on, you know you want one. I ain't got a clue what I'm going to do yet. I dug for about 30 seconds. And I realised this is a bad idea. Right, they're really nice then. If I don't stop now, I'll eat all them now. Without spilling that all the way down me. Do you know what I find really funny? Out there's billions upon billions of gallons of water, and we can't drink it. Well, we can drink it, but it's just going to taste salty and not nice. I'm sure we can filter it somehow, but we don't seem to do that, do we? But out there's billions upon billions of litres of water, and we can't just go to sea and just, you know, have a taste. We have to buy it in these tacky bottles, or pay a waterboard company to pump it through his taps for us and clean it. So whoever designed this planet, they must have gone, well, we can't let them drink this because they'll drink it up and they'll have no water left. No sea, let's say. So then they're probably thinking, well, what can we do? I don't know, let's add a couple of gallons of worth of salt in there. I don't know. Let's make it really salty, what the body can't have too much of, what will taste rank. And that's what they did. They filled the sea up with water and salt and gone, there you go. Don't drink that, but you know, You can go in it and you can swim in it and you can fish in it and you can have all your food out of it that you need, as long as you don't overkill it like we're doing anyway. But one thing the human people need is that stuff there, water. But yet, we can't just go over and drink it with our hands like we can from a fresh river or a stream or like that, or a spring. But the biggest billions of gallons of water, we're not allowed to drink it. Well, we can drink it, but it's not good for us. I'll tell you what that is. That's an overthinker's mind. That's what that is. So we're getting a fantastic sunset over this side. See that? Beautiful. See my little spade there, what I attempted to dig an hole in ground with. Now, if you like this sort of thing, please do feel free to hit that subscribe button, press the bell button, and you'll be told every time I do upload a new video. I've well over 70,000 subscribers now, 70,500 maybe. Well over that, and it's fantastic. Thank you very much to everybody. I do appreciate everybody who's taken time to hit that subscribe button. If you've not yet done it and you like my, I don't know, personality or stupidityness, do consider hitting that button. You won't miss out that I get up to, special hot tent camping in winter and stuff like that. But for now, I better do something to build up some sand, to put like a wall around me. I don't know why I'm thinking of a wall. I don't know what I think is going to happen. I don't know. Obviously, I live in a house with walls, so I think, oh, I'm going to have to build a sanded wall around me. A sanded wall. A wall of sand around me. Right, enough chatting. Couple more onion rings and then we'll crack on. Okay, so I've had a bit of a better idea. I'm not going to sleep directly on the sand. See a little bit of a raised point there? We're going to sleep on there. But I do want to take some sand up and perform like make like a puller idea. So my neck is, you know, raised from the ground a bit, so I'm not like that all night. Let's crack on with that. It seems the better option. I still get the sea view. Still sleeping on the beach. We've just changed the plan a little bit. Believe it or not, this as a puller is quite comfortable. If you want to, you know, feather it up a little bit. There we go. That's not too bad. I must be wrong in the bloody head to do this. Honestly, I'm having a good time, and that's what's very important. What a nutter. Can you see just there where that lad and his dad is? Just on the floor. Look like something's been washed up. I'm going to go have a look at that, find out what it is. Might be that mermaid or merman. Here's the question for you. When I walk down there, who sang "Working in Burger King, spitting on your onion rings"? If I've got that right, I know someone sang that. Let me know in the comments below. I want to see who gets it right, to be fair. Give it 10-15 minutes and it'll come into my head anyway, but sitting here in Burger King, spitting on your onion rings. Oh, it's a rapper. Got to be a rapper, hasn't it? Ah, this will do my head in. Let me know. If I don't remember it next few minutes, I'll forget about it, 'cause it's not important really, is it, to me? So I'll forget about it, and one of you lot will say so and so, I don't know, Shania Twain or something. I don't know. Country and western, I think, isn't it? But you know what I mean, don't you? I'll go, oh, that's what I'm on about. Anyway, I'm gonna go walk and see what that is. So we're definitely starting to lose some natural light now, and I remember who sang it. But I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to ruin it for people. If you want to look it up and tell me. Why? Why would it be weird so you can get me? See me next to Britney Spears? Something like that. It's another part of one of the songs. One of the songs. I'm not going to say he or she's. Let's see how many people get that right. Burger King spitting on your onion rings. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I'll show you. Nothing. Bunch of sea rocks with some seaweed. Yeah, it looks like the tide's coming in now. Look at that for a sunset. Well, we're definitely starting to lose daylight now. You're on a bit of a tilt there, aren't you? What do you think? Come on then. Made myself a friend. What film is that off of? Not sort of like it, but you know what I mean, don't you? Today I call this one Jeff. Say hi, Jeff. Hello. Go on then, how many people would put hello Jeff in the comments? I am super intrigued. If you got this far, say hello to Jeff. See who does it. I'll be very, very happy if we got a lot of people saying hello to him. He's going to keep me company for the night. He was telling me he knows all the ideas of beach, sleeping on the beach and stuff. He's been doing it for years apparently. How many? 2 million years he's been sleeping on beaches for. You're an hardcore. Respect, Jeff. See, a little bit of stupidity and this has cheered me up. Yeah, I'm not joking, you. No. No? Alright. I make videos for YouTube, right? And I just post them online and people watch them. No, I'm not joking. What's YouTube? YouTube is this wonderful place, mate, right? Where you make videos, yeah, then you upload them and then anybody in the world can watch you. It's fantastic. And then people can follow you, subscribe to your channel, and every time, you know, you upload a video, they just press the bell button, they'll be told about it, and then they can watch your video whenever they're ready. I'm not pulling your stones, I'm being serious with you. You're going to be slightly famous when I put this on my channel. Hopefully a lot of people say hello, Jeff. Well, I don't know how many, but they will do. I agree with you. You want more than 10 though, don't you? Take you home with me. Well, I'll see about that. I might better squeeze in the boot maybe. You know what I like about you, Jeff? You understand me. And that's very, very, very important. You understand everything I'm telling you. So in that direction over there you've got Filey. You see where these lights here? That's Filey. It's like a little town centre sort of thing. It's got a couple of bits and bats, arcade amusement rides. So it's like a little beach town really. And obviously you've got the ocean there. It's getting dark now, I think you can tell. And then they're like white cliffs, and at the bottom of the white cliffs is like a load of pale white stones, and that's where you can find a lot of fossils. But as you go around the bend and a bit further up, you start going to Bridlington. Back that way again, if you go around the coastal line, then you come to Scarborough. A lot of people know this who's in the UK anyway, but I just thought I'd tell you what I'm looking at. Famous holiday park, just see where the lights are here, just a little bit further up there. Famous holiday park called Primrose Valley. But it's still a beautiful place. You know, earlier a father and son walked that way to the White Cliff part and they hadn't come back yet. And the tide's coming in and there's no other way out down there. This is it now. So I doubt they're going to try to scramble all the way up the hillsides and stuff. I'll keep an eye out for that. I don't know what I could do, to be fair, but I definitely haven't seen them walking past, you know, back towards the caravan sites and stuff. It's going to be one of these videos in it what's quite short, because there's not a lot I can really do, is there? You know, I'm sitting here finishing off my onion rings, talking to my mate Jeff. Somebody's going to ask about my head here. I don't know what happened, but when I shaved my hair a day later, it just come to the right lump, and it were a lump and a half. I think the video earlier on in the week when I camped, you see it a lot in that one, but I'll probably upload this video first anyway. It's going to be shorter and easier. And no, I'm not sponsored by Co-op. You can do if they want to do. Make a lot of money, don't they? Getting dark quicker. Let's turn the light out. Show you how dark it is. Boom. Check that out. Soon it'll be time to wrap myself up in my foil blanket, won't it? There we go. Alright, innit? I did something this afternoon. I downloaded a couple of films to my phone, so I'm not just going to sit here being bored, because internet signal around here is shocking. It's absolutely crazy. They say we live in a country where we get 5G. You get 3G even if you're lucky, where I am. And here's a good thing, so I'm not on phone all the time on holiday and stuff. I can sit and relax a bit, but I've relaxed too much. And because I'm an active person with working, and some days when I finish work, if the night's decent, whether I go out and I do a video, or weekend I'm out. So if I'm meant to sit down for a week, it's really hard work, you know. I've just got to keep moving. So when I said to my partner Emma, you know, I'm pretty bored, so let's go out and do something. Go make a video if that's what you want to do. And it's not that I wanted to do it, it's that I've done it for so long. Not to do it, it feels like something's wrong. And plus this video is going to be awesome, innit? If you like it, give the video a massive thumbs up, please. Right, I'm going to turn my light off on my phone. I'm just going to see if I can see anybody moving at the bottom side down there. I can put my phone on and zoom in, and hopefully I can see if anybody's walking around. Because they haven't come up, and we've been talking for 4 minutes and no one's come round yet. So I just turned the phone off and the light, and I can actually see somebody, like, you know, the dark figure shape, moving backwards and forwards on the pale white, you know, the white stones that are on about. I wonder if they're doing a bit of evening fossil hunting, but I can definitely see them moving. Yeah, I can definitely see that. So take that out of my mind and not worry about it if they're alright. I'm getting sick of these now. That's all I've got left. I hope I don't get hungry through night. See, when they go, put my foil blanket round then, can't I? I don't know why I need to let them go, it's just something in my head saying wait till they're past, then you can get sorted. I'll give it about another half an hour and she'll pass me with a bit of luck. Well, that is a turnout for blue, isn't it? Earlier I saw an emergency boat skimming over waters, and I thought that's a little bit unusual. I've been here all week, I've not seen out like that. And I've seen a number of people walking that direction. Now the fella and his sons just walked back now, asking if I've seen a man and he's a Japanese Akita, an Alsatian dog. Apparently he's left home with dogs and he hasn't been seen for a couple of days. And apparently he's been spotted on the beach. And I'd have to say it without sounding too... anyway, he's got head issues, you know, he's not... He's forgot, you know, he hasn't got his full memory, and he's took his dogs for a walk, what he hadn't done for 6 months, I think he said. And now he hasn't been seen for ages. So yeah, if I see him walking, I've got to tell him he's got to ring Richard. But I will remember the name Richard if he's lost his memory and his mind. I don't know. So there is some more lights in the distance, 3 lights. I think that's somebody else walking around to look for him. He said there's a group of 5 people heading towards the Filey area. Wow, this is the sort of stuff I'd see at home. Never mind on a beach. I'm going to keep a good look at it. I'm going to turn my light out and I'm going to keep an eye out. Lad's left me his number, so if I do see him I can ring him. So I'm going to go and I'll let you know if there's any update on this. I think you can just see, just there, I can't point it really, just here, there's some people with torches. They're just looking on the hillside. Then I'm sure you can see just here somewhere there's another light. They're looking around like some little caved areas. So here come the search party. There's only 3 or 4 of them. Just been looking at the side, at cliffside. Look like they've got a bit of attention around that rock, but yeah, they're just walking around now, so I don't like they found anything. Well, yeah, this is a stupid idea. Believe it or not, I will agree with people on this one. But if you don't do these things, you never know, do you? And it ain't too bad really, it's just a crazy thing to do. God. I feel like a piece of fish about to go in cooker. Buying my little spade was a waste of money. At least it gives Jeff somewhere to sleep on. It's not going to be a cold night, I'm not bothered about that. The ground is a bit hard, obviously. Right, I'm going to go watch the series My Name is Earl, I think it's called. I've started watching that. I finished Mrs. Brown Boys, so that's the next thing I'm going to watch. So this is crazy, I know. But I'm living, I'm doing something, that's the main thing. What's it like with my sand pillow? It's not too bad. It's gonna be a long night. It's 10 to 1 in the morning. I just heard a dog bark. Now I do know, obviously there's caravan sites. It seemed a little bit too open, let's say. I'm just going to get my torch and have a little look around. Right, we'll try to get back to sleep. As soon as it gets crack of dawn or morning, whatever time I wake up, as soon as a bit of daylight, I'm going to get out of it and go home. See you in the morning. Well, good morning people. I'm going to be honest, I've been up ages. But in the morning, my voice is quite deep and croaky, and I had a lot of comments in the past saying they can't understand a thing I say in the morning, so I've just sat here for a bit, done my vocals. I haven't really. I've been up ages though, and to be fair, I didn't get the best night's sleep. But what do I expect really? This, what a nightmare. This is what I heard most of the night. Now there's some slight moving and a little bit of wind and stuff. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, when I woke up, I thought to myself, what are you doing? Seriously. But at least I can say I've tried it. My eye looks puffy today. Looks like puffed up there, doesn't it? Look at my eyes. People say I look like Phil Mitchell when he's got an hangover. Phil Mitchell, EastEnders star. My sand puller, they're alright. Quite funny how you could, move sand down and give it a new position to lay on. I don't know. There's something I'm going to do again with one of these. Not if I can help it. I give it a try, and that's what's most important, people. You can sit on your seat and go, what an idiot, or why would you do that, or whatever. But unless you get out, once it's in your head, or my head especially, once you get out and do it, then you know if it was a bad idea or not. If I didn't do it and I went home, I'd be like, oh, I should have done that. I should have slept on beach in that, really. I wish I would have done. So, just doing what you want to do is important in life as well. Everything's just do what makes you happy. People don't like it, well, that's their problem to deal with, innit? It's not your problem. I'm going to show you these fish again. Fish. Wake up properly, mate, come on. I'm going to show you the birds in the water getting the fish. Yeah, seeing all them birds slamming at water like that. There's definitely a bunch of fish. You still call it a pod of fish. I'm surprised the dolphins aren't around, having their fair share of it. We were out on boats yesterday. Went on speedboats, and then we went on lifeguard boat. And when we were quite far outish, you could see dolphins. They were pretty close to the boat. That was a nice experience. Well, I am tired, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to end this video now, and I'm going to get back to the caravan, get a shower and get a couple of hours sleep. It's not been the best for me, but I hope you enjoyed the video. So thanks for watching. If you like me and you want to see more, you can hit here by subscribing to my channel. I'll leave a video there. Well, I'll let YouTube recommend a video there to you. And I'm going to get off. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.